sports. It's in the game.
To me, it's all about Tom Brady. I mean, he's just one of those guys that if the game's on the line, you need a big play, he'll make that play for you.
Check it, reload! Check it! 220! Wide, we check! Check it, reload! Check it! 220! Wide, we check! Check it, reload! Check it! 220! Wide, we check!
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second.
got that figured out. Hallelujah. Okay, thank goodness I got that figured out. Sorry, guys. So if you were on Twitch earlier, I was just messing around for a video thing in May. I was trying to figure out how I can do it um, with only a phone and seeing chat. So I deleted it. So I don't know. But yeah. So it was real, but I did not mean to do it that way. Owner, create owner. Let's go. Go there. And don't worry, he'll come on later. So fantasy draft, league settings, rookie, normal. That's fine. Owners only. On. Off. 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 Off.
Your season starts now.
The Texans are now on the clock. 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 The Texans are now on the clock.
Oh, that's fine.
Get ahead on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan.
Stadium. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out May already.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Play full game. So the plan is finish this season, then we'll switch over to 23. But I can't play the co-op stuff, so I have to do this because I can't find my other one. Play. So I'm just messing around. I need to make sure that I have it on the right. Hope everybody's well.
With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Let's do this.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Baby, what are you doing?
And he's able to get it across the
What are you
20,
doing?
by much, as he's marked down at the
What do you want?
21-yard line.
You want water?
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
This is Ajayi, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Ash, no.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every time you throw an incompletion, you think, boy, that's a wasted opportunity, don't you?
Yeah, because last year they were number 2 against the pass. What's this Houston defense?
And J.J. Watt is back for all of 2017. They'll be that much stronger.
Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. Edelman set to return. The shifty Edelman with a good move. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 3rd-year QB out of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, and everything went up in terms of numbers last year in his second season, right? Yards, touchdowns, quarterback rating before he broke his fibula late in the season. This is a guy who can do it all. Excellent pinpoint passer, and the wheels, oh my, he can break off a big run on you if you're not careful.
Sorry, guys.
The play clock's running down. Mariota on first down. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I got it. Give me one second, I'll still play, just give me a second.
Just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down.
I mean, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rear-view mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that, and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
Mariota now from the 50. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got him. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing is Mariota. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. Touchdown, Houston. Paul Richardson, 37 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
It's caught, and it's 8-0. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. James Harrison leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Here's Ajayi. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Over the middle here to Brown. is going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 49 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those type.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Arakpo coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
To throw on second is Watson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Sorry guys, I was trying to figure out future plans.
The Houston Texans in 2016 on defense.
You like my foot, huh?
Why? J.J. Watt missed most of the season, so you would expect him to struggle a little bit. But in fact, this was the #1 overall defense in the NFL. They stopped the run, forced teams to throw the football, and really got after him with a terrific pass rush.
My plan is either tomorrow morning. Come on. Oh, he's like, they're back to Fortnite, or I will, go and try to do a speed run of some sort of game.
He'd take a repeat of his first.
I just don't know what I feel like yet. Hey Castle, how are you? I'm sorry that I missed it. But sorry, I was trying to. The problem is all my friends, my mods per se for my Discord and everything, my core mods are all on the West Coast, and I'm on Texas time basically. So they're 2 hours behind me. So I was trying to figure out. I'll reveal the stuff once I nail down my maze stuff. Because I don't want to say what. But anyhow. And if you saw my stuff earlier, which I was messing around and seeing if I can see the chat if I have to do it by myself.
And this one's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
But I have 2 videos idea, 1 stream idea and 1 video idea coming soon. I just won't. One is they're both definitely happening. It's just one is either one location, or B, it's another location for the stream. And I just don't know if I'm having one person with me, or if it's someone different to see. I might do another stream. So the most I'll do vacation-wise will be 3 videos.
They talk about mobility the young quarterbacks all the time. Here's
So
what really
that's my
pays off.
plan.
Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
I just don't want to nail them down until I figure out my
Throw it into coverage, almost picked.
people I'll be with in May.
Oh man, that was close.
So I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to blank, 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 and I have to switch it. But it's, I have 2 videos planned, and the video that I have someone going to edit. Come on, seriously? But not bad. I was just a little. Problem is, I don't have. I mean, I have 2 iPads, but they're like really old. They're not up to date. So, and I do everything on my phone minus the gameplay right now. So I don't have a laptop.
Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do?
And don't worry, I have a guest coming on. The problem is he's eating dinner right now.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard
So
line.
as soon as he's done with his thing, he'll be on. I should have honestly started at 8 today. I might start at 8 tomorrow. I just don't know yet.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly
But I'm 2 away from 130. Ultimate goal is by the end of the year, try to get 200. If I get to 150, I might move it to 210 by the end of the year. It just depends on how far I get in July. For my 1 year in July.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So
hold on, guys. I forgot to put something. If people can help me out, I'm 6 away from 100 on my YouTube. So if people can share this link out to help get me to my 100,
maybe throw another touchdown. That'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he was able to shoot the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, Mariota. And he's got
that's first down.
It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
first down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Are you kidding me?
That one coming, it's intercepted.
Idiot.
Back across his body. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy.
Stay warm, West Coasters. I hear you guys are getting cold.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Here's Watson now on second down.
Come on. Fumble. There you go. That's how it's done.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand.
Thank you, Castle.
This is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Yeah, for some reason, no one else can see it unless I send it pictures to you, but for some reason, I went to -2, so YouTube must have done something, so I don't know what happened on that part, but that doesn't really shock me. Like, I always heard about it from YouTube, like, people have been doing YouTube longer than I have, but I was like, I didn't realize it was that big of a deal per se. And yes, I shouldn't care about the numbers, but when you're trying to get to 100 subs, and you go from 70 to, no, when you're at 73 and you lose 7, and then you go down to, when you get to 90, and then you go down, it happens the second time, you get a little annoyed and suspicious, but that's a whole nother thing. And don't worry, this will go up on YouTube later. It's just the problem is, it's a little, I gotta admit, if I had my own laptop, I probably could do this right after every time, but I don't have a laptop yet. It'll come, it just will be delayed.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second
I mean, I have 205 videos,
because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference.
so I'm not that worried about it.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
I was just, my only reason why I made a YouTube, to be honest, I wasn't gonna switch. I was just trying to get, and I figure most people have YouTube. I was like, might as well just make one. If it fails, it fails, you know. Videos are gonna be slow, but they will be, they'll come out. It's just, hopefully my editor can get the one problem video done. Upload them tomorrow, and then I can just, I mean, if he can just get it to where I can publish them, then it's not a big deal. Yeah, then it's on me. So I just can't edit them because I have everything on my phone. So shorts are easy because I can just pull them from the clips and bring them over.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
But the problem is the file size for like this stream and all the streams are too big to transfer them over. So that's why I had to. That's why I had to. That's why I had to have someone do it. But,
Scoreboard, second quarter in Nashville. And the Titans really stretching things out now as they've scored again.
so the most, I mean, for a week at least, I'll be the most I'll do won't be a regular. Like right now, I do like one every night, unless I'm like swamped. But when I go on vacation, obviously 2 days I can't do them. Flying there and flying back are, you know, no goes, of course. So the most I'll do is 3, and then as soon as I get back, two streams will be. I'll do 2 streams, probably, and then one video that I'll have my buddy, that's my editor, will edit, and then once he's done with that, I'll have him upload it. But otherwise I'm gonna take an R&R. Can be taken with another score right here. Still third quarter. Run.
Right there on the brink, aren't they? And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Thanks, Castle. And don't worry, normally, I mean, it's just till next, not this Saturday coming up, but like in 2 Saturdays. Normally I only do one at night. But, I have time for a week almost. So, I just didn't know what day yet I was gonna start early morning, and then I'll go back to nights. I was trying to see if I can get people to watch early.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play.
So if you're busy, the best thing you can do, if you can just retweet it out, stream, so more people get eyes on it, can help.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going. And now we
So what kind of homework are you doing?
The group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And some room to
The only reason, if you look on the YouTube, the only reason why I have it not safe for kids is how they have it set up.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know
And,
when the clock is going off in your head. It's time to
where you
go.
can't comment
And get all you can.
for some dumb reason. Like, no one's told me, explained yet. So that's the only reason why I have it. On the Fortnite stuff.
Mariota eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw Mariota. And he goes out of bounds.
Oh,
It looks like right at
bound.
the
At
50.
least I caught it.
It's good for 5.
I'm
It's
for
third down.
17.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Steps away to his left. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they'll get him to the
Running
ground.
back, do the
They got
chorus.
all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they
Like,
gotta
there
get
was a
ready.
way
It's
to-
first and goal. Mariota again. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown,
There we go.
Texans. Julian Edelman, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will extend their lead. I think all teams probably seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good. We're at
Castle.
This is why you want to be home in week 1.
Since you're,
Look at Shaw.
since I see you're still here.
Totally. That's what you want.
What do you play Fortnite on?
As well, because you and I both know.
What, do you play console or what?
Winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Play clock winding down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Again, it's Mariota escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5
I'm
and
up
the 4.
like 20.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So I do have it on 6 minutes. I'm going to move down to 3 to get through. Let's do this quicker.
Watson throwing on 3rd and long.
There's a sack.
He's taken down.
That's how it's done. Huh.
James Harrison in there to get him his second sack.
What do you want?
Afternoon.
You want water?
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Yes. Hold on, guys.
Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now Edelman. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Julian Edelman gets ready to take the field again here on offense. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
First down and more.
Finding room inside the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage.
Now, when I say the restream will be up, point, the chat won't be there, but just so people know.
A nice gain of 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
Oh.
But as many people pointed out to me,
Saturday.
okay, man, go ahead and put the numbers up. Not an issue.
There will be a stream at 6, just so people know. Central Time. And then there will be a stream at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Maybe Sunday. Just depends. Worst case scenario, if I don't, I might have to take Sunday off.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a first down throw, Watson, and the tight end has it, Fleener. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you
So next week, unless something happens, it'll be back to Tuesdays.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Jaguars on third down. Not quite 50%.
No,
59.
let's
This'll
just
be
go
third and
0
6.
blitz. No,
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is
fourth down.
incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Mariota on first down, eluding the pressure right. They find some open field here.
Seriously, you can't run faster?
Scramble, it gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Mariota to throw it. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Touchdown again.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Time running out here on the play clock. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
Let's see if I can just hit that in a little kick. There you go.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watson on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again is Watson.
Oh, that was a swat.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. The Jaguars on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10.
I'm gonna do something. Where's the stupid button? There we go. Just in case, puppy. You in there now? You're too cold now? Hey, Leo. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Blitz.
Shotgun snap for Watson. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And
Yeah,
he's
the
got
first.
down
Oh,
yardage
go
before
figure.
taken down at midfield.
So begin.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
From the 50, it's Watson. Left side and
That
caught
was a
by
horrible
Flander.
play.
And he gets this
Go figure on
inside
that
the
part.
35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, it's Watson. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Had a
Get to the
laptop.
line
I
quickly.
mean,
To throw on second is Watson. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, Watson. Ball had his hands on it.
Fourth down. Let's see if they're going to go for it.
Symptomatic of how this game's been going. He was waving his arms, wanted the football,
Okay.
he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on,
I'm going to give Chat 3 options, either for relocation. Memphis, London, or St. Louis.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And now out comes Houston. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Escaping the pressure right.
Running. Get the first down. There you go.
The defender before the next wave could bring him down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Slant route caught by Edelman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Mariota here to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Ow.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing is Mariota. And this one incomplete.
That was close.
Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get the guests ready.
The game is over. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Leading them out, the 6-year man from Arizona. It's Nick Foles.
And when you meet him in person, the first thing you wonder, did he play basketball? And he did. Coming out of high school, was actually a recruited player for Division I, chose football, and had that monster year with the Philadelphia. Remember that one? 27 touchdown passes.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. James Harrison in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Foles. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Matt Bosher, 7th-year man from Miami, on to punt. Back deep, Julian Edelman. And he was called on 3 in the win last week as his first one here's away. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over first and 10. Juke. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Second down, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. Julian Edelman, his numbers from a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Paul Richardson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The play clock's running down.
Lay down. Hey, lay down, dog. Girly girl.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That's fine. So, after stream tonight, I will post the other person's link to his videos, the on the co-stream, and community tab on YouTube tonight. And if you're listening to it after the fact, just go to the community tab and you'll see the stuff there. Okay? So, sorry, I was talking to him and I never know. I don't want to be a jerk and have him not realize that I'm have his audio through how we communicate offline. So that's why it was muted. And I was wanting to see how long until he's ready.
Well, you went 3 and out. No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive.
So as soon as he's done, he's gonna play a week. I'm gonna finish this stuff, and then as soon as he's done, I will play. I'll switch and go back to the Browns, and then that's the plan. So, but anyway, I should have started at 8. Because I wasn't thinking. There you go. I don't know. So, I don't know what I'm going to play yet tomorrow. I might play Madden 23 tomorrow night. I don't know yet.
Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both.
But anyway, sorry I've been muted. But I was trying to figure out May stuff, future plans, streaming ideas, and then trying to see if the co-host is ready to come on yet. He just has to do a couple things, and then he'll let me know when he's ready.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
So the plan is either tomorrow morning, it's either going to be Fortnite again, just chill and relax at 10, it's either at a 10 or 11, or my gut says, wow, there you go. Or my plan is I'll play Madden 23 with the face of franchise. Or I made a new franchise on 23 and I moved the Browns to London.
Season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage. What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So they're going to go for 2. To throw is Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up.
No, don't point. Oh well. You okay?
2 touchdowns two tries at two-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on, but the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more two-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
But I don't know.
And that'll carry over.
You know what I might do tomorrow night? I might start at 7 p.m. and hopefully try to go back to the Dishonored 2 DLC and see if I can get it done in one shot. Is what I'm going to try to do. My plan right now, but it could always change. I'm gonna stream. It just depends on. I don't know what game I feel like.
And they're gonna get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy.
Or
his ability to run
just
such precise
if you have Twitter,
use that big frame that he has, that body,
either check my Twitter
it's going to be very difficult to break passes up
or check my community tab on YouTube
yeah, it's not just
tomorrow.
athletic ability, he's a thinking man
Or
as well.
just check my. I'll try to update it tomorrow after if I decide to take a day off. Not that I really want to, but when you play through a series, you really don't have any other games per se. Kind of run out of ideas. I knew I should have picked him up.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the
So,
they stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a
so next week I should go back to Tuesdays.
When you find that kind of
And
yardage,
stuff.
you more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your
Should go
offensive
back to
coordinator,
normal.
I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I might have videos Saturday night on my YouTube. If they turn out well, little.
Set up to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Hoping if he can hurry up and get his thing done. Play his week. You know, at least I can get at least one game in.
Oh, nice move. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield.
What I'm hoping.
The 45-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there.
Hey, Castle, are you there? If you can do me a favor, I made you a temporary mod. Can you do me a favor and pin the YouTube link for me?
That's
And
gonna
put
set
it
him back 5 yards.
and put it till
Still first down.
end of the stream. Please.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
That's the type of play there that puts a defense in a stress. Marcus Mariota on the run. You don't know whether he's going to take it downfield or throw the footballs. And boy, was he accurate with that one.
And, you know, the Oregon
I
coaches
caught
offered him
it,
a
but
scholarship without ever seeing him start a game because they saw him in camp. They saw plays like that. Offered it.
He didn't start.
you wouldn't be off till
Very much in high school.
So
But he
it's
started
not-
a lot once he got to Oregon.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Working out of the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
I'm gonna pause it for 1 second. Read through one time. Hey Jeremy, say something in chat for me so I know you hear me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole.
Hey, can I make you a temporary mod? Can you do me a favor? Do you see the YouTube link? Say yes or no. If you see the YouTube link for my YouTube, can you make it pin it for me?
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans will extend their lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
Oh, he's been in the chat, but
is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Dustin Hopkins
Never
on now
mind.
to add the extra point.
Delay of game, offense.
it's going my way.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Mariota now. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives.
Stupid.
Not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a fairly solid idea about which team will be featured prominently in those highlights.
Might be a little biased. From the shotgun, he'll
There
look
we
to
go.
throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Mitch Unrein in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Hey. Hold on. Just so you, I wouldn't be shocked if you hear the echo. It's not you, it's me. No, it was the. No, I have my TV.
That's what I mean. I mean, you can change the project audio to where it only goes through the headset.
Oh. So did you play your week? Did you play your week yet?
Well, I thought I had Madden 18 installed. Apparently it was not installed.
Right, row.
Yeah, I'm reinstalling it as we speak. I don't know if we will be able to do it tonight, unfortunately.
Hey.
I'll have to put my game, which means I'm playing with my game off the stream, unfortunately.
Do you want me to switch over to 23 and we can play on that?
Oh yeah, we can do an explanation on that, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Alright, so here's the plan, chat. I'm going to end this one and then I'm going to switch over to the thing. Hey, just so you know, I wish you would have told me that sooner because I would have just played 23, but I know you didn't know.
Hey, I didn't know until now. Yes, exactly.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too. I was agreeing with you. I was like yes. We're not going to say the same thing in two different ways. Just what you know.
Miss. Oh yeah, that's weird. 1, 2, 3.
So I currently don't have I don't currently have the capability of opening up the chat right away. Do you have anybody in your chat room right now?
Not really. Oh, you have it here and there.
Okay.
So here's my plan, guys. I'm gonna save this, and maybe I'll bring this out. I'll play this tomorrow night. So, I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow night, but I'll be right back. Let me switch over.